How you doing, everybody? Hope everybody is doing great. So, we have another little cheap EDC item, and also one of those knives we thought were cool when we were younger, when we didn't know that much about knives, and we just started collecting, and we just bought it for the cool factor and had no sense of quality or a really good knife. And not necessarily quality means price, okay? So remember that. Anyway, before we get into all that, the pointer has come back. Anyway, right over here, you can hit that subscribe button. And when you hit it again, two bells. One below it, one above it. You hit the one above it and get those two little marks like that above the bell. That will allow you to have this in your subscription feed or your news feed when you go onto your YouTube. This way you never miss a video, and we don't want to miss those. And I'm really impressed and happy with all the support I've been getting lately. You can also hit the comment section. That also helps support the video. And you can come over here, hit that thumbs up. That supports the video as well. So the more and more support we get, the better we get, the more videos we can do, and we build the channel even more and more. That's what we really want to do. So I guess we'll go into the cool factor first. You know, when you were younger and you were just getting into knives because you thought, oh wow, those are cool. You always bought some weird thing like so. And of course, you felt like you were Wolverine when you had this, as you can see. It was $22 when I purchased it. Now, the sheath, it has a little Velcro, a little snag or clasp, I guess you would say, on it with the hook and loop. It has kind of a flimsy little thing. The rest of this is kind of like I know it looks leather, but it's kind of plastic, like a hard plastic. And it has the wooden handle. I do have to admit, the wooden handle is really nice. So all you have to do here is you just pull this bad boy out. It does move slightly, and I think that's just because it's not tight right now, so that's why it's moving in and out like so. But you know, you could put this in your hands and feel like you're Wolverine and cut and slice and have fun with it. I mean, it's something I would definitely beat on because, you know, it's not anything you would really take care of. I mean, you know, if you want to collect for the wow factor, that's made in China. And this definitely is a wooden handle. And then it has kind of a thick metal here, and then the actual blades. No steel or anything like that. You know, no number on the steel or anything. So definitely something cool you could carry around. Well, I don't know if you could carry it around. You'd have to check with your local state information to see if it is legal to carry. Oh, it's a vampire claw, actually. So if you're into the goth thing, there you go. You can have vampire claws, okay? Now, the other thing is when we get into all the knives and stuff in the EDC, there's sometimes cheap little EDC type stuff. This one happens to be 2 in 1. So you got your little wannabe, and look at that. Okay, that is really cheap. So I have to glue the scales back on because it came off. So you got yourself one of these little wannabe plier things here, and a knife with the scales that come off, which we will glue later on. Which is interesting because you can see it's not like put on with a pressure clip with like Victorian Knox, which it's most, as we can see, emulating. A little corkscrew. I don't know if it is. I mean, feeling it right now. I don't know if you want to do any hard work with that because I feel like it will snap. Got a little oil, a little nail pull, and a little nail cleaner, a little tiny blade, and a Phillips screwdriver. Surprisingly, the Phillips bit actually feels decent. So it's not a total loss, I guess. Then you got your little bottle opener. We could do the beer reviews with. It's got a little flat head. A can opener that is absolutely not sharp at all and probably wouldn't open a can. So, you know, when you're first getting into this stuff, this is the type of stuff you buy. And we got a scissor here. I'm just trying to see a piece of paper over here. And of course, everything gets knocked over when I go to get the piece of paper. But you got a little piece of paper right here. Let's see if these scissors are worth anything. Other than just to go, look, I have a pair of scissors. Let's see here. It cuts. So I guess if you're really in a sticky situation and had to cut some paper, you'd be good. So you get the scissors that don't even go down that grid, really. You got yourself a little descaling and hook removal if you're into fishing. A knife blade. And a scary looking saw. That looks like more something that someone broke the teeth off of. So of course that's just a bonus to the great adventure of this actual pair of pliers. Which honestly, the plier part doesn't feel that bad. It's kind of heavy constructed, stainless steel, it says right there. And you got, you know, I wouldn't say needle nose, but kind of a thing right there that would go in, you know, that would go into a small area. Opens up pretty decently. I don't know if you could work on a car or something with it, if it would open that wide, but you should be good for some stuff. And you got yourself a Phillips right here. And then you got yourself a little piece to keep your thing in check, your pull handle in check. And then we have another bottle opener with some kind of bizarre blade on it. I guess it also is a can opener, I don't know, and a wire stripper right there. Then we have over here a little screwdriver that pops out of the weirdest spot and has a little notch thing like. And we got a file / saw with a bigger Phillips on it. And then of course we have what every, you have to put that down before you put that down. What every knife lover wants is a knife, which will probably cut absolutely nothing. Nope. This is something I had laying around. Actually, somebody gave it to me. It's not even something I purchased per se. So the knife, if you got into a situation you had to use it, would probably absolutely do nothing unless you sharpen it. I know you shouldn't hold your hand there while you're flipping a knife down, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have cut myself if I would have hit my hand anyway. So we do have a spring loader. I guess you could stretch the spring a little bit so you get a better spring action on it. The handle's not bad. If you could put some tape or something on there to make it a little more comfortable. It has little slots here and it's riveted together. It's not even, you couldn't tighten it or anything if it came loose, so you're kind of stuck with those. So if you're into EDC, and I have no clue on how much this costs, I'm saying like $10 at the most maybe. I don't even know if you'd want to pay $10 for it. I mean, if you have your Victorinox over here with the other knife, I know these scales have seen better days and I need to replace them, but the scales on the Victorinox are pressure treated, not glued. So you can actually swap out a Victorinox scale. So that's right there. Just push that in there. So definitely have to fix our scales there on our amazing super duper knife there. And our multi-tool. If anybody else has this, please let me know in the comments. Oh, and of course there's the sheath that can be hold long ways or through, long ways through a belt, kind of narrow, but, or you could do it that way. I don't think it will last that long. It's kind of not a great sheath, so not an amazing thing. But if you're looking to get into EDC and you want a multi-tool, you don't want to spend that much money, there you go. There's a little something for you. You could definitely use that, I guess, for a short time. Probably if you're sharpening the knife, it wouldn't be that bad, but I'm pretty sure you'd be sharpening it every time you use it because it doesn't feel like it's that great. So there you go, folks. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support. I just figured I'd give you one of these cheap little rinky-dink reviews again. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Have a great day.